Today is day 12. It is day 12. I'm feeling very good. I think I'm past all the detox and feeling like crap part of this potato cleanse, and I'm almost halfway, so I feel very happy about that. I'm just going to do some laundry right now, and then I think I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and work on some things. Another thing that I decided last night was that I'm gonna start yoga again. I don't know how I came to that decision, but I was just like, I should see if they have a yoga studio here. So I'm gonna start doing that. There's actually one that's like a 5-minute walk from here. Whoop, whoop. I did yoga for a while back when I lived in Minnesota. I was actually really into it. One of my friends, Ramasita, or April Electra, if you guys know her, she was a teacher, so I would go to a lot of her classes. And one day when I got Dewey, he literally just had diarrhea all over my yoga mat, and I had to throw it away, and I kind of just stopped doing yoga after that. For a while I got into pole dancing, and I was just cycling and stuff like that. But now I really want to get back into yoga, and it just works out that there's a yoga studio right across the street basically. So I'm gonna go to a yoga class later, and that's all I got planned so far. Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. All right, so for breakfast we've got these 2 potatoes. I'm just gonna peel them, chop them, and make some hash browns. So these are 972 grams. I also forgot to clean the Foreman last time I used it, so this is the problem. All right, we got this all clean, got this baby heating up.
Don't like you and she likes everyone.
So another thing that I do every morning is I'll have a big old glass of lemon water, and I find it just really helps flush everything from the day out before, and it helps build stomach acid. So in our vlogs, we've talked about having low stomach acid, how it can result in acne and digestive issues and skin issues and all these other types of issues. I'll put the link to that video below and you guys can check that out. Today though, I wanted to do a video where I'm talking about calories, and I show you guys with my chronometer how many calories that I'm eating on the potato cleanse, because a lot of you guys are like, well, you're just losing weight because you're not eating as many calories, and that is partially true. Like, I'm not gonna disagree with you, but the thing is that potatoes are so calorically dilute and they're so filling that it's not like I'm calorie restricting, just that I'm eating as much as I was before volume wise to fill up my body and to satisfy me. It's not that I'm like starving or restricting my calories in any way. It's just that potatoes are so much more satisfying. Like, I cannot even explain to you how satisfying they are, especially to me, because I've always been a very big foodie. I love food and having different types of food and eating different meals and creating new things and trying to like recreate all these different types of foods. But for me, it's been crazy just, you know, having one type of food, and that's pretty much all that I have. I only make it a few different ways, and it's been working for me. No, I'm not eating like 2,500 calories a day or anything like that, but I'm definitely not starving myself. I think like the huge misconception in the vegan community is that like you can eat unlimited amounts of vegan foods, you know, high carb, low fat vegan foods, and lose weight and be perfect, and like nothing in your life is ever gonna be wrong again, and that it's just gonna like cure every single ailment that you have. But it's not true. Our bodies need to use up our stored fat for energy. Like, we have to have a caloric deficit in some type of way. It doesn't have to be from consuming less, it could be from exercising more or something like that, but your body has to have a negative energy balance for it to use up stored fat. Like, that's point blank. It's been proven scientifically so many times. It is, like, I don't know why people think that like science doesn't apply to fruits and vegetables, because it does. The only reason that people lose weight going to a high carb, low fat vegan diet is because they're eating, you know, the same volume of foods, but those foods are more calorically dilute, and they're getting more nutrients, their body's more satisfied, they're healthier. It's not that they're like starving themselves or restricting their calories in any way. It's just that they're eating enough. It's not about, like, there's just this big myth that like you can eat so much, and the more that you eat, the more that you do, and the more that you do, the better you are. It's like some people just want to eat enough, and they want to eat enough so that they're satisfied and get enough nutrition and eat a really healthy diet and not smash in a million calories. So yeah, I am eating less calories than I was before. I'm probably eating a bigger volume of food though. Like, I'm actually fuller than I was before. So it's just depends how you want to slice it, you know. Like, we could split hairs all day talking about caloric deficits and stuff like that. As long as you're not making yourself restrict your food or going hungry or technically like starving yourself, then it's fine. So there's really no scientific way to know that this is done. This light doesn't really do you much good. So I just like crack it a little bit, and if I see that it's sticking, which it is, I just push it back down, leave it in there until it's done sticking. We'll check it again in a couple of minutes. All right, they got a little burnt this time, but I am still perfecting the George Foreman mastery, so give me a break, guys. Doesn't that look beautiful? It's lunchtime. I'm not ridiculously hungry, so I'm just gonna chop up one potato, but I'll weigh it first. I also chopped up 2 trays of sweet potatoes because we're out, and I'll just have these as snacks. Just gonna bake them on 400 for probably like 20 minutes until they're soft. All right guys, here's my lunch. We got the potato nachos. Look how good those freaking look. I don't make my food look this good all the time, guys. This is just for a photo, but look how good those look. I honestly came up with the best vegan fat-free potato nacho cheese in the world. I think tomorrow I'm gonna make the recipe for this. This is how good of a wife I am, guys. I'm letting Derek try the potato nachos. You gotta like take a piece, dip it in the cheese, get it all up in there.
That's really good. Good job, baby.
Dewey, how is Dad supposed to work when you're sitting on top of him?
I can't do work on the computer, Dewey.
I got Bubba right here. I'm trying to edit some photos, buddy. So I took photos of my sauce for tomorrow's video. Get excited, guys. All right, I am off to yoga. So excited. It is freezing right now. But for dinner, I had a bunch of sweet potatoes. I didn't take a video, but I did take this really cool photo. And it was like 500 grams. It's 520 grams sweet potato. So I think that was like 500 calories. But I will see you guys tomorrow.
They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get that way underground. There can't be much to do. So now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate. Every way we can conjure to heat them. We're delighted and think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato.